Hello, I'm Helen Billman-Jacoby and my partner is Ruth Heitus. We're from the Faculty of Veterinary and Agricultural Sciences at the University of Melbourne. We're passionate about growing plants in a healthy world. We help agribusinesses through using agricultural science to help farmers grow plants for food and food products. One of their challenges is that slugs and snails destroy seedlings, damage plants and contaminate harvested produce. This incurs a major cost in pest control and crop losses. The current control measures rely on toxic chemicals and these harm the environment. Consequently, they're being withdrawn from the market. Growers need other ways to control slug and snail damage. Manufacturers want new products to replace these toxic chemicals. There's increasing interest in biological products that are friendlier to the environment. So our goal is to help growers control pests without using toxic chemicals. We've been studying slugs and discovered a naturally occurring microbe which can kill them. It's a natural enemy. So our research is focused on how this microbe could be used to protect plants. As researchers in an applied field, we were very aware that we do work in the laboratory, that's our research, and it has impact. But Ruth was more at the research end of the continuum and I was more at the impact end. And our objective in going through the TRAM program was to skill up both of us so that we could move more agilely across this continuum. So pre-TRAM, we were very focused on solutions for broadacre agriculture and particularly the crops of winter grains and oilseeds. In TRAM, we interviewed a broader range of plant growers and they told us they were highly concerned about the environmental impacts of chemical controls. They are seeking sulfur alternatives and they need solutions that are practical in their particular ecosystems.
Our interviews show that the problem and the solution relating to slugs are complex. Growers who control slugs by chemicals are often unaware that they may be phased out. The problem is solved now, but not in the future. Growers who avoid chemicals go to great lengths to physically control slugs. Their problem is when those physical controls fail. For example, asparagus growers mound and trench their growing plants. And one reason for this is to reduce the moisture levels near the asparagus tips so that the environment is unfavourable for the slugs. But when it rains a lot and the trenches flood, the slugs move upwards and destroy the crop. To the grower, the problem is the flooding, not the slug damage to the asparagus.
Our interviews with manufacturers of agricultural products were really interesting. They always started around IP ownership and whether IP had been protected, and then turned to technical aspects of our research. A particularly useful insight was around logistics. Some existing products require a cold chain and refrigeration by the end user, and this greatly limits the opportunities for manufacturers to sell this product into a wider market, and so they're really looking at shelf life and stability. Our next steps are to do further work on the safety and host range of the technology we've developed. We're partnering with industry and we're looking at how our technology can be used on the farm of the future. We'd like to acknowledge the support of the Faculty of Veterinary and Agricultural Science and are grateful for the funding from the Grains Research and Development Corporation. We've got a number of team members, past and present, who've made valuable contributions. And we're grateful for the support and input from our colleagues from Knowledge, Technology and Transfer.